How can you beat that monster called procrastination and move your business, your life, your health, your relationships forward? Stay tuned and find out.
Being an entrepreneur sounds like, yes, another new client. I did it. But it can also sound like, I am really not understanding this technology, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed. Am I even cut out for this? That's why I started the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast, to help infopreneurs, coaches, and course creators who want to build a business online but are battling technology, overwhelm, procrastination, and even imposter syndrome. Think successfully, think differently, think bigger, and take action by learning tips from an array of business owners, all dropping knowledge on the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome back to another dose of Beating Procrastination Learning. I'm your Dark Horse host, Tracy Brinkman. And I've been in the coaching, course creation, online space since the 90s, so you could say got a little bit of experience under my belt. And yet here I am. I'm still learning, right? And that's why I'm here today. I'm here to share with you what I have learned and what I am still learning about course creation, coaching, entrepreneurship, infopreneurship. And all that begs the question, who are you? And to me, my friend, that answer is infinitely more important. You are a driven entrepreneur. You're a driven entrepreneur. One who could probably speak better than I can right now. Oh, more specifically, you're probably an infopreneur who has or is seeking a coaching and online course model in your business, or maybe you're just hoping to have that very, very soon. Either way, you're here because you're ready to start, restart, kickstart, or just start leveling up with some great marketing, personal, or business tips and results in order to build that beautiful business of yours into the empire it absolutely deserves to be. And that's why I'm here hitting you with yet another solo success episode. Coming to you straight from the Dark Horse Entrepreneur HQ as we dive deep into your infopreneurship and course creation success with some actionable advice, some tips, and some steps designed to help you level up your game. Why? Well, because we all already know that there are no real shortcuts to success except for taking those little steps towards your goal every single day. Now, procrastination. I have battled with this one for as long as I can remember, and probably even longer than that. Let's imagine for a moment. Well, I can imagine that you probably had a project, a course, a idea, a thought, a need to get done, either in your business, maybe in your life, something to do with your health, your relationships, anything that's going on around you. And you have found yourself putting it off, or you found yourself maybe working on it, but then like, oh, it's just not right. It's just not ready. Now, here's the thing. If you find yourself procrastinating in your business, in your life, in your relationships, perhaps it's time to embrace Ish-ism. Yeah, you heard that. Ish-ism. Now, we all know the kind of procrastination I'm talking about here. I just can't get started because it's just not good enough and it's just not perfect yet. Or perhaps it's more like, I can't do this. I can't finish this. I can't launch this because, well, I've only edited it like 6 times and I think I'm still missing something. Reality check. You already know that nothing, ladies and gentlemen, nothing is ever going to be perfect. And maybe if it is, let's just pause for a moment and think that maybe it could be perfect for a moment. Because soon as you get it perfect, something new out there in the ecosphere, business sphere, relationship sphere, health sphere happens, and that perfection is eroded. So I come back to, you know that nothing is perfect. And yet we have this deep-seated desire, belief, something instilled within us, perhaps from childhood, that unless we do it, air quotes, perfect, then we're just not good enough. You see, here's the challenge. that old guy, perfectionism, poses to be a friend. Tells us to work harder, to ace that test, get 100, heck, get 105 on the essay, and to do our very best. And don't get me wrong, you want to do your best. But when you strive for perfection and you don't achieve it, then you feel your worst. And here's a great example, right? I was really good in school. Well, I say that I was really good in early days of school. My dad was a military man, a lifer. 23 years he served in the United States Army. And he decided to retire towards the beginning of my high school career. And I was one of those kids, I don't know how often I read a book when it came to the school books, but I always got good grades. And then we settled into Southern California, and my grades started to tank. Now, I know I lost a bit of that was because I lost the interest in the school, because the school I was now attending was teaching stuff I had learned 2 and 3 years prior. So the school I was now attending when we settled into Southern California was a couple of years behind where I had been, and I was bored. But here's the thing, even though that was happening, I was one of those people that got the straight A's in school. And what happened that first time that I got that A minus or a B, oh my God, right? I felt awful, but I realized I was bored, but I still felt like this failure, right? If you were ever that high achieving student and you got that B or, God forbid, a C, dun, 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 right? You felt like a failure, right? How could this happen? But think about this. If instead for striving for perfectionism, what if you strove for ish? Ish, you could say, is that magical suffix, that you could add to the end of a word that allows you to move forward and get shit done, right? You're going to keep your desk clean-ish. You're going to eat more healthy-ish. You're going to exercise more regularly-ish, right? You see where I'm going with this? I mean, you're doing it, but you're maybe not doing it perfectly, right? You're giving yourself a little permission to be human, to be imperfect in everything, including and especially, ladies and gentlemen, your business. Now, I want to put one little caveat here. I don't want you to be faithful-ish when it comes to your relationships, huh? Let's not go there. But Tracy, you said ish. No. When there's certain ones, you're going to have to be perfect. Well, maybe not perfect. You're going to have to be on. You're going to have to be spot on. You want to be faithful. Period. There it is. Right? Okay. Anyway, we'll leave that one there. So here's the thing. If you strive to have all of your services, all of your products, all of your sales funnels, all of your web pages and emails and so forth to be great-ish or even good-ish, then that gives you a little room to breathe, doesn't it? Right? You're like, okay, I get it. I see what he's saying right here. You'll find it's easier to start things. It's easier to work on those things. And most of all, most importantly, it's easier to finish them. You'll get far more done, and that practice will make you closer to perfect. It will make you better at doing those same things the next time you have to do them. And perhaps the phrase ish doesn't resonate with you very well. Well, here's the other way to look at it. I want you to do better today than you did last week. Heck, do better today than you did yesterday. But at minimum, do better today at whatever it is you're working on, whether it's your body, your eating, your relationship, your business, your website, your web page, your emails. Strive to be a little bit better today than you were last week. You'll notice it. Your clients and prospects will definitely notice it. And you're going to remember the fact that you're on a journey, right? I'm on a journey. I'm on a podcast journey. I'm on a course creation journey. I'm on an entrepreneurial journey, and I want you to come along with me. Am I perfect? No. Am I better-ish? Yeah. Am I good-ish? I like to think so. Can I be great-ish? At times. But am I better than I was last month? Oh, 100%. Am I better than I was the first time I picked up this microphone? You better goddamn well believe I am. Will I be better next month than I am today? I'm going to strive for it. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to be better-ish. Keep doing that. And I think you'll find it a little easier to breathe as you work on whatever projects you're working on. All right? Now, I know you want to keep getting all these success tips, so make sure you're going down there and hit that subscribe button. And not just because I asked you to. But I think the bigger reason is it is those subscribes, those ratings, and those reviews, especially on Apple iTunes and in the Spotify platforms. Those are your tools to tell those podcast platforms that you're getting value from whatever podcast you're listening to. And if you're getting a little bit of value, just a little bit-ish, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave us a 5-star rating, drop some kind words in the reviews. Heck, ask a question. I read every single one of those reviews, and I'll use that question in an upcoming show and answer it for you. So please, take a moment, show the love, and help spread the word. All right, you get out there. You run your race. You get your results. And then come let me hear about it. Tracy at darkhorseschooling.com. Tell me the tip or idea you came away with, how you put it into action, what results you got from that. Who knows? I'll probably bring you on the show and let you share your story. Until next time, think successfully and take action.
Thank you for listening to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast.
And you know this!
Thanks for tuning in.
Check us out at www.darkhorseschooling.com.
All right.
My name is Tracy Brinkman.